My mother is an amazing woman.
My mom is almost 90 years old. She'll be 90 in December. She lives on her own still. She still drives. She's just an amazing woman.
She has been the best mom I have ever had.
Every Christmas our cookie baking. Get our recipe book out and pick all different cookies. It's a mother-daughter tradition.
I think of my mom every time I'm in the kitchen and spend time together. I learn a lot more than just about cooking.
Whenever she was cooking, she'd pull up a stool and I would stand next to her and spend a lot of time cooking with her.
She's a great grandma. She loves them unconditionally.
And my mom always makes sure that we always keep the family together and have the best childhood.
Mom taught me a lot about how to be a mom and how to be a great wife and how to cook and how to do a lot of things now that I'm very grateful that she taught me.
It's just her ability to make the most of every single day. She would just point out all the little things that most people would just pass by.
You always felt you were her favorite. And out of the whole world, she always made you feel like you were her favorite.
Her patience and that she's very strong. She's very independent.
She's such a hard worker, so determined, so independent.
Her work ethic. She is such a hard worker and set such an example for myself and my siblings.
She just holds herself to such a high standard that very few people do.
It's her just continuous support of our family and just working really hard for us on the whole.
Her work ethic. She showed me that by working and being responsible, you can achieve anything in life.
Probably my mother's loyalty statements is probably the most true about my mother, is that you don't mess with her boys regardless of what it is. So she's always protected us and made sure that everybody had our best interest at heart.
Her strength.
She's very strong in every way of every situation.
My mom has been through a lot of different things and she always just stayed so strong, and her faith is what just got her through it. She's been an excellent example to me, and I just only hope that I can do as much for my kids as much as she did for us.
Her strength, very quiet strength. September 11th, we all had to turn to her for her strength. My sister worked at the Pentagon at the time, and for about 6 or 7 hours, we weren't quite sure what had happened. And as we all fell apart, it was my mom that we turned to, and for her strength to get through it. And luckily my sister was fine. If it wasn't for my mom and her strength and her just unwavering calmness, that we wouldn't have been able to get through that either.
My mother was a mother, not just to me, but to so many of my friends. She was always available for any one of them.
Demonstrated to us a great capacity to love other people and to give and serve other people.
Always loving us, being a great example of what a Christian mother should be. She has imparted to our entire family a strong sense of God's Word.
And waking up in the morning and my mom would be at the kitchen table with her cup of tea and her Bible open, and just knowing that she was praying for us played such a huge role growing up. It really gave me a lot of confidence and also just a spiritual foundation, so I really appreciate that about my mom.
I will truly rise up and call my mother blessed.
So thank you, Mom, for instilling in me your wonderful work ethic and your strength. Love you.
I remember when my mom was on her deathbed, she looked at me and said, God is going to bless you so much, because what an amazing daughter you are to me. I just looked at her and said, God already has. He gave me a wonderful mother like you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
Happy Mother's Day.
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 Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
I just want to say thank you to my wonderful mother, and also wanted to thank my fantastic wife and mother of my 4 children. I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day, and to all the mothers in our community, thank you so much for all that you do, and happy Mother's Day.